It's up and running. I'm broadcasting so you can go in.
Down! Black 22! Black 22!
This is Miller. And he's got room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 31 yards there and a first down.
Not yet.
So
they're going to do it. It's not going to be until the end of the month.
Saw a big time run right there, but you have to believe he was dreaming about this last night.
Don't be looking for him to be having no major impact on the team.
Let's go for some big yardage and set a tone. That's exactly what he got done.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Bad feet. Stop laughing.
They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. And he is met quickly in the backfield.
No.
Down he goes.
I thought that was him
like
laughing. Sound like him.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
Oh. It was a tight game just a minute ago.
Play action for Miller. Now Watson. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins.
Outside listening to this man.
And the Texans have taken the early lead.
I know those wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. And they will not get a chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Where old Juju at?
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
Where's
2 yards
Juju
on the
at?
carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Juju Schuster.
In order to play really good
there
run
you go.
defense when you're playing a 3-4,
There he going
those 3
outside.
guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're just roaming hit.
13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. First carry for James Conner. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
All runners count on their eyes
Nah, I'm
to
trying
find
to
the
play
gaps and
somebody.
creases, to
Let's
find
get it.
open space. There's absolutely none on that one.
Gambino.
Totally swallowed up
Gambino,
on
he
that
ready.
play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Who you playing? Who you playing? Who you playing, Jay?
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger.
Come here. Who you playing?
Pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
Who did you play?
Jadeveon Clowney coming time to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down.
Hey, you play Mac, man?
4th down, here comes the Steeler punter, Jordan Berry, to kick it away.
Like that?
Oh, go in the end zone. Go in the end zone.
Yeah, great job
I
here.
ain't
This is
playing
going to
your
turn out to be
man.
a
I already
beauty.
beat you
This is
today.
marked down at about the 3-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice, that it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. Okay. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
I know what I gotta do.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Okay. Go on, son.
They'll run with Foreman.
There you
He'll
go.
get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Oh, God damn. How you say, see that you being a bad host. Bad host. Bad host. I know. I told you to say I saw the score. What?
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. First catch there for Thomas. It's a 1st down. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. Finding room at the 30. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26
Bad
yards.
host, man. Bad host.
Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this 1st quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
Yeah, I knew that nigga was going to leave.
Finesse gone, too?
Yeah, I beat that nigga.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well
No,
for them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Lamar Miller. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to 48.
Like I did too.
Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down.
The Steelers insert their nickel defense on 3rd down.
Yeah, they add a DB.
Might as well play get some then. I'm tired
I'm playing this nigga
From
Mac,
the gun,
man.
here's Watson. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st.
Ain't nobody scared of you, boy.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
Nigga, I play you every day, bro.
On 2nd down, here's Watson.
That's what I'm doing.
Left side.
He ain't played me yet.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside
He ain't
the
played
20.
me yet. Don't say you played all this
That
for
one
him.
goes for 24 yards. The Texans with a first opportunity now from the red zone. 1st and 10 at the 19.
Yeah. Neat.
Now it's Miller. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here.
Man,
Down to about the
7 safety
19.
just then, boy.
Credit him with a
If I get to
1-yard
that
gain
hole,
there
I'm
to
gone.
make it 2nd and 9.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed
like
up
my money,
defensively. I
that's
think
what
they
you
were determined not to let him take it pretty much
What's
all
up,
the way
Nate?
down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Flush to his right. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden, and it's Texans football as we get going in quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down.
I don't even know who open.
Wilson open.
They'll try and run for it with Miller. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown. Lamar Miller, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Texans will extend their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Now Roethlisberger. A screen to
Held on to the last second.
and he's able to get up here to the 26. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a third down.
The screen was executed and completed, but where's the worry on the play? How many times is a quarterback going to get hit? Because offensive linemen have to do an acting job of making sure it looks like they're whiffing on blocks. But you got to slow them down a little bit, because if you don't, that's a lot of big guys coming at your quarterback in a big, fast way. And boy, he can get hurt.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go play action here on first down. Going for the deep ball. He's got a man complete. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with it. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. Man open left side is Brown. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Now Roethlisberger to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
They had enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free. No first down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll try and throw for him with Roethlisberger. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They begin with a run by Miller. And some room to work. Lamar Miller. He's at the 30, 20. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans will add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. A little 360. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
He's going to let this one go deep, and he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Two minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout. On 2nd down, it's Bell. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now whistles here before the snap, but it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Here's Roethlisberger. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
A carry for Foreman. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
But they certainly got dented with that 1st down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
Here's Foreman. And not much running room. Down to the 32. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Oh, good
Heavy
defense.
traffic and it's
Good
intercepted.
defense.
Picked off by Cody Sensible. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
I mean, fucking look. That's stupid on my part.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Did not even fucking look.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. He's going to air one out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, there defensively to make the play.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And got his man complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Jonathan Joseph there on the coverage.
Quick hands that time to knock that one away. It sure looked like a short touchdown, but able to get a good break on the football and force the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now it's Roethlisberger. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a 1st down. Threw a fastball when that wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Good play. That nigga did a spin move early. Hey, get some. Is this the one that like to put spin early, J-Mo?
A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. They've got a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line.
See the ball, he already put the spin button before he gets the kick.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. He was looking for his big tight end there, Jesse James. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Jesse James. Big tight end.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. And the former Rice Al Boswell puts this one through in his return to Houston. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the 2nd half.
And here comes the Texans now. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
They'll rifle this one deep right side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we've come upon halftime here in Houston, and it's the home team, the Texans, leading this one. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, that's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. Anyone happy about the three-point
kicker?
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football, averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filling their proper gaps on just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach, when I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Well, at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And that is incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
You're in that to your EA has been lost. Lost signal. Get some here. I don't know, signal. I don't know what happened. Y'all have a good one, man. I'm a little bit. Later.